It's Dark Sunday here, and this is Thack Totem with more stories of my journeys across the multiverse, including, on Sundays, exploration of my encounters in the world of Athas, the Dark Sun setting, with magic items, traps, and characters I've encountered in that burnt world. Characters like Valdris, the youngest of the elven raiders of the Lost Oasis region, third in command underneath the Outlaw King, and the dual wielder of finesse weapons. Or traps like the room you enter with two doors on the other side of the room, but the floor is collapsed into a pit beneath that's steep-walled and difficult to climb out of. And the only way across the pit between the doors is a beam that's sticking out of the pit that you can position between any of the two doors to travel from one doorway to the other. The problem being the beam is coated in grease, and so one adventurer is unlikely to be able to move it on their own, as it's going to have to require some cooperation from other members of the party. And even once you get it into place between any two doorways, traveling across it is a super difficult task done at disadvantage. And even if you get all the way across to the other side without falling in and needing help to get back out, you are under the grease spell, so you are more likely to, every time you take your full range of motion after getting off the beam, you roll to determine whether or not you fall under the grease spell and whether or not you can save to get up again. And you do this over and over again until you finally take a short rest and take the time to get yourself cleaned up. And finally, the magic item that I'm discussing this time is the dried pepper of silt breathing. It's a consumable magical item similar to a potion, but this is a hot, spicy pepper that when eaten grants the ability to breathe while submerged in the silt for 1d6 hours. Used by a secretive group of silt sea divers to recover things swallowed by the silt sea. That's it for this time. I will see you for the next exploration of my travels across the multiverse. Until then, have a spectacular evening.